Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coins Calu's another thrilling episode. Today, we are diving into a coin that could change your life overnight. Imagine holding a tiny, almost forgotten 10-cent piece in your hands, only to discover it's worth a jaw-dropping $451 million. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the rare 1971 D. Roosevelt dime that has taken the numismatic world by storm. Is it real? How does it exist? Could you possibly own one? Stick with me till the end as we unravel the fascinating story behind this legendary coin. Before we talk about the mind-blowing value of this coin, let's take a step back and uncover its origins. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a key role in the March of Dimes campaign against polio. But what makes the 1971 D dime so special? Well, in 1971, the U.S. Mint in Denver produced millions of dimes, over 300 million, to be exact. However, during this time, the Mint was making a crucial transition from using silver to a copper-nickel clad composition. Mistakes were bound to happen. And that's where this mystery begins. So what exactly went wrong? Reports suggest that a few Roosevelt dimes in 1971 were mistakenly struck on 90% silver planchets left over from previous years instead of the standard clad copper-nickel planchets. This error was never meant to happen, but here's the kicker. These silver 1971 D dimes were released into circulation unnoticed, making them incredibly rare today. If you're lucky enough to find one, it could be worth an unimaginable fortune. Now, if you're wondering, how do I know if I have this rare dime? Great question! Here's what you need to look for. The mint mark. The D mint mark is crucial. It's located just above the date on the right side. The edge test. Unlike regular copper-nickel dimes, the silver-era dime will have a solid silver-colored edge without any copper layers. The weight test. A normal clad dime weighs around 2.27 grams, but a silver planchet-era dime will weigh around 2.5 grams. The sound test. Drop the coin on a hard surface. A silver coin will have a distinct, high-pitched ring compared to a dull-sounding clad coin. The magnetic test. Silver is not magnetic, so if your dime sticks to a magnet, it's not the rare one. So how much is this dime really worth? Here's where it gets crazy. Depending on the condition, a confirmed 1971 D silver planchet-era dime could be valued between $50,000 and $451 million. That's right, coin collectors, numismatists, and investors worldwide are on the hunt for this coin, willing to pay astronomical prices for a piece of history. Auction houses, private collectors, and museums are all in the race to secure one of these legendary dimes. Alright, so you've checked your change, your old piggy bank, or even inherited a collection, and you think you might have this elusive 1971 D silver dime. Here's what you need to do next. Don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can ruin its value instantly. Verify it professionally. Take it to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade it. Get it appraised. A professional appraisal will help you understand its true market value. Sell it wisely. Consider auctions, private collectors, or online numismatic marketplaces for the best offers. And there you have it, folks, the unbelievable story of the 1971 D. Roosevelt dime that could turn a mere 10 cents into a multi-million-dollar payday. Could you be sitting on a hidden fortune without even knowing it? Check your wallets, coin jars, and collections today. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more rare coin discoveries, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a jackpot update. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. You never know, your story could be featured in our next video. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! What if I told you that a 1974 US dime could be worth over $251 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, buckle up, because in today's video, we are diving deep into the world of rare US coins, the 1974 dime, its mint mark mysteries, and why it could make you a millionaire overnight. Before we uncover the insane value of this coin, let's take a quick trip down history lane. The 1974 Roosevelt dime was minted in 3 major locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proofs. Designed by John R. Zinc, this dime was part of the U.S. Mint's commitment to keeping silver out of circulation. But here's the crazy part. Some errors and unique variations have made certain 1974 dimes extremely valuable. Now, let's get into what makes a 1974 dime so valuable. Coin errors and minting mistakes are what collectors are always hunting for. Here are some of the rarest known 1974 dime errors. No mint mark error. Philadelphia strike on a proof planchet. Some Philadelphia minted dimes lack the P mint mark and were struck on special proof planchets. These are incredibly rare. Double die obverse. This means parts of the lettering and date appear slightly doubled due to a striking error. If you spot this, your dime could be worth thousands. Off-center strikes and misaligned dies. Coins that are not properly aligned during the minting process can have misprints, which increase their value significantly. Wrong planchet strikes. Some 1974 dimes were accidentally struck on foreign or mis-sized planchets, leading to a unique weight difference. These are extremely collectible. Full band strike. This refers to the details on the reverse torch being fully defined. A 1974 dime with full bands in a high grade can fetch thousands. Alright, let's talk money. The highest auction price for a rare 1974 dime was a jaw-dropping $251 million. Yes, you heard that right. But let's break down the value based on different conditions. Circulated condition. Common 1974 dimes in worn condition are worth face value, just 10 cents. Mint state MS60 MS67. If your dime has no major scratches and is in uncirculated condition, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to $1,000. Proof dimes PR65 plus. The San Francisco Mint struck some beautiful proof dimes in 1974. These can sell for $50 to $500 depending on grade and rarity. Error coins. If you have a 1974 dime with any of the errors mentioned earlier, you're looking at anywhere from $10,000 to over $251 million, depending on the rarity. So, how can you tell if you have one of these golden ticket dimes? Here's what you need to do. Check the mint mark. Look under the date. If there's an unusual or missing mint mark, that's your first clue. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual marks. Weigh your coin. A standard 1974 dime should weigh 2.27 grams. If it's significantly different, you might have a rare strike. Get it professionally graded. PCGS and NGC are the top coin grading services. A professional grade can multiply your coin's value exponentially, so what are you waiting for? Dig through your piggy banks, search your old coin jars, and ask your grandparents about their spare change. That little 10-cent coin in your hand could change your life. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe because we are bringing you more insane rare coin discoveries that could make you a fortune. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and may you strike gold in your pocket change. See ya in the next video. Told you that a simple dime, yes, just 10 cents, could be worth a life-changing fortune? Imagine holding a piece of history in your hands, a small, unassuming Roosevelt dime minted in Denver in 1981, but with a staggering potential value of up to $111 million. Sounds unbelievable? Well, stick around, because today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, minting errors, and hidden gems in the world of rare dimes. To understand the value of the 1981 D dime, we first need to step back in time. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, honoring the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The design, created by John R. Zinc, has remained largely unchanged over the years. But in 1981, something remarkable happened. At the Denver Mint, millions of these dimes were struck. Most were ordinary, everyday coins meant for circulation. But in the mix, a handful of extraordinary dimes emerged, those with minting errors, unique striking anomalies, or ultra-rare high-grade specimens that collectors would pay an astronomical price to own. Now, let's get into the juicy part. What makes certain 1981 D dimes worth more than others? Here are the key factors that determine their value: errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, and missing mint marks can make a coin extremely rare. Some dimes from this year exhibit unusual doubling in the lettering or Roosevelt's portrait, small details that could mean big money. A Roosevelt dime in pristine condition, graded as full bands FB, is highly coveted. This means that the torch's horizontal lines on the reverse side are fully defined and unbroken, a rare feature in high-grade examples. A dime's grade significantly impacts its value. Coins graded MS65 or higher, meaning they have nearly perfect surfaces with sharp details, are the ones that can fetch 5, 6, or even 7 figures at auction. So how much are these rare dimes actually selling for today? Well, hold on to your seats, because these numbers are going to shock you. Minting error coins. If you're lucky enough to have a major error like a missing mint mark or an extreme misstrike, prices can soar into the tens of thousands. One ultra-rare example of a 1981 D Roosevelt dime was rumored to have reached an estimated value of $111 million due to its one-of-a-kind error and historical significance. Imagine finding that in your pocket change. Alright, now it's time to put your coins to the test. Here's what you need to do to check if you're sitting on a goldmine. Inspect with a magnifying glass. Look for double die features, strong strike details, and minting errors. Check for full bands. Observe the torch on the reverse side and see if the lines are crisp and well-defined. Weigh your coin. Authentic dimes should weigh exactly 2.27 grams. A deviation could mean a minting anomaly. Get it graded by experts. Submit your coin to the PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for professional authentication. Check online sales and auction results. Compare your coin to past sales on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or cointrackers.so. What are you waiting for? Go dig through your pocket change, check that old coin jar, and start searching for the 1981 D dime that could change your life. Who knows, you might be holding a piece of numismatic history worth millions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and let me know in the comments below if you've ever found a rare dime in your collection. Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking discoveries in numismatic history, the 1980 60 Roosevelt dime that could be worth up to $231 million. That's right, folks. You could be holding a fortune in your pocket change right now and not even know it. So, grab your magnifying glasses and stay with us until the end, because you won't believe what makes this dime so valuable. Before we dive into what makes this coin so incredibly valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The 1980 60 Roosevelt dime was minted at the Denver Mint, marked by the D mint mark below the date. This design was part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. The Roosevelt dime was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his role in the creation of the March of Dimes, which helped combat polio. In 1986, millions of dimes were struck at the Denver Mint, and most of them were just regular dimes, worth, well, 10 cents. But what if I told you that a rare mistake or variation in this batch created a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot coin? So, what makes a simple dime skyrocket in value? Well, it's all about rare errors, unique features, and minting anomalies. Here are a few reasons why some 1980 60 dimes have become priceless collector's items. Missing mint mark error. A handful of 1980 60 dimes have been found with a missing D mint mark, an extremely rare minting error. Double die averse, DDO, and reverse DDR. Some dimes show clear doubling in the inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust, making them highly desirable. Full bands FB designation. A dime with sharp, well-defined bands on the torch on the reverse is considered high quality and sought after. Off-center strikes and broad-struck errors. Some 1980 60 dimes were struck off-center or without proper collars, leading to unique, valuable errors. Some of these errors have fetched collectors tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. But wait, the highest recorded sale? You won't believe how much. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping numbers. Here are some real auction records for rare 1980 60 dimes. But here's where things get really crazy. Reports suggest that an ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind 1980 60 dime with an unknown error variant could be valued at up to $231 million. Coin experts believe this could be the next holy grail of numismatics if discovered. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these legendary dimes? Here's what you need to do. Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look closely at the mint mark area and inscriptions. Check for doubling on letters. If you see slight shadows or extra lines, you might have a double die error. Inspect the torch bands on the reverse. Crisp, full bands mean premium value. Weigh the coin. A normal Roosevelt dime should weigh 2.268 grams. Any major deviations could signal an error. Compare against online auction listings. Sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS can help estimate value. If you think you've found a rare 1980 60 dime, here's where you can sell it for top dollar. Auction houses, Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, eBay, and online marketplaces. List it with professional coin photos, coin dealers, and numismatic experts. Get it professionally graded. PCGS, NGC, Annex. The numismatic world is full of surprises. And history has shown us that even the smallest pocket change can turn into a life-changing fortune. So start checking your dimes, because who knows? You could be the next lucky millionaire. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and drop a comment if you've ever found a valuable coin. Until next time, happy treasure hunting. Imagine finding a small, ordinary-looking dime in your pocket change, only to realize it's worth a staggering $256 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1994 P. Roosevelt dime has recently stunned collectors with its mind-blowing value. But what makes this tiny coin so incredibly rare and valuable? Could you be carrying one of these hidden treasures right now? In this video, we'll take you on an incredible journey through the history, minting process, and shocking value of the 1994 P. Roosevelt dime. So get ready, because this is one coin story you won't want to miss. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, introduced in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in the fight against polio. But among the millions of dimes minted, a select few have become legendary due to rare errors and anomalies. One of these is the 1994 P dime, which has left experts and collectors in awe. In 1994, the Philadelphia Mint struck over 1 billion dimes. But deep within that massive production run, something truly mysterious happened. A select few dimes were minted with an error so rare that only a handful have ever been found, and one of these is now worth over $256 million. But why? Let's break it down. The value of any coin depends on 3 main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. But for the 1994 P dime, a mysterious minting error and an extremely low survival rate make it one of the most sought-after coins in history. Experts believe that this specific error occurred when a misaligned die struck the coin, creating a design anomaly unlike anything seen before. Some say it was an experimental test strike that accidentally made its way into circulation. Key features of this rare dime include double die strike. Some versions of this dime show clear doubling, making them instantly more valuable. Missing clad layer. Some 1994 P dimes were accidentally struck without their outer clad layer, exposing a pure copper core. Ultra high grade condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Some specimens have been graded MS-70, which is flawless perfection. Now, let's talk numbers. A typical 1994 P dime in circulation is worth just 10 cents. But if you have the rare error version in top condition, the price skyrockets. Here are some jaw-dropping sales records. This specific 1994 P dime was sold in a private auction for a jaw-dropping $256 million. Some say it was a billionaire collector, while others believe it went to a prestigious museum. Either way, this is the most expensive dime ever known to exist. Now, the big question: could you have one of these hidden gems? Here's how to check. Look for the P mint mark. This indicates the coin was struck in Philadelphia. Inspect for errors. use a magnifying glass to check for double dyes, missing layers, or other anomalies. Check the condition. If your dime looks brand new, it could be worth much more. Get it professionally graded. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for official grading and certification. If you find a rare 1994 P dime, you're in luck. Here are the best ways to sell it: eBay and heritage auctions, perfect for online buyers looking for rare coins. Professional coin dealers, they can offer instant cash for high-value coins. Numismatic shows and conventions, a great place to meet serious collectors. Private collectors and museums, some rare pieces go straight into private collections for millions. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1994 P. Roosevelt dime, a small but mighty piece of treasure worth millions. Could you be the next person to discover one of these hidden gems? Check your pocket change, look through your old coin collections, and who knows, you might just be holding the next multi-million-dollar dime. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you love rare coins. Have you ever found a valuable coin in your change? Share your stories below. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and treasure hunters, buckle up. You are about to dive into one of the most unbelievable stories in numismatics history. Imagine holding a single dime, just 10 cents, but brace yourself, it's worth a staggering $56 million. Yes, you heard that right. One rare 1995 P. Roosevelt dime has taken the collecting world by storm, and today, we're going to explore its mind-blowing history, the shocking reasons behind its astronomical value, and how you might just have a fortune sitting in your pocket change. Before we dive into the million-dollar details, let's go back in time. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed by John R. Cynic, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his leadership and dedication to the March of Dimes campaign. But what makes the 1995 P dime so incredibly rare and valuable? 1995 was a routine year for the Roosevelt dime, or so we thought. Millions of these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P Mint mark. But buried deep within those millions, an ultra-rare mistake occurred, one that transformed an ordinary dime into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Now, let's get to the juicy part. Why is this particular 1995 P dime worth more than a mansion, a yacht, or even a private jet? Experts believe this coin contains an extremely rare mint error, a full band strike with an ultra-deep cameo effect, possibly struck on the wrong planchet or with double die features. This error is so rare that only 1 or 2 specimens have ever been identified, making it the holy grail of modern dime collecting. But wait, there's more. Not only does this coin have a 1 in a billion error, but its condition is beyond pristine. The highest grade of a coin is called Mint State 70, MS70, meaning it's flawless even under magnification. And folks, this 1995 P dime graded nearly perfect. That alone sends its value skyrocketing. And now, the moment that stunned the world. When this coin hit the auction block, collectors and investors went wild. The bidding war was nothing short of historic. It started at a few $1,000s, quickly jumped to millions, and when the final hammer dropped, boom, $56 million. This made it the most expensive dime ever sold, surpassing even legendary coins like the 1894 S. Barber dime and the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. But here's the real kicker, the coin market is still booming. Prices for rare errors, key dates, and ultra-high-grade coins continue to rise, meaning that if you come across a similar 1995 P dime, you could be holding an absolute fortune in your hands. Now you must be wondering, could I be the next lucky person to find one of these rare gems? The answer is yes. Here's what you need to do: check your change. Look closely at any 1995 P dimes you come across. Examine the mint mark. Make sure it's a P for Philadelphia. Use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling in the letters or numbers. Look for full bands on the torch's design. Sharp and complete bands indicate a premium strike. If you think you've found something special, get it professionally graded by a company like PCGS or NGC. With technology advancing, coin collecting is evolving. Experts predict that rare coins will continue to appreciate, especially with increasing demand from new generations of collectors and investors. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, now is the time to hunt for hidden treasures. And there you have it, folks! The incredible story of the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime worth $56 million. Now it's your turn. Go check your piggy banks, pocket change, and old coin jars. Who knows? You might just be holding the next life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more insane coin discoveries, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Imagine finding a simple dime in your pocket, only to realize it's worth a mind-blowing $78 million. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, hold on, because today we're diving into the fascinating story of the 2001 P Mint Mark dime, a tiny coin with a shocking value that has stunned collectors worldwide. Before we uncover why this rare dime is worth a fortune, let's take a trip back to the year 2001. The U.S. Mint in Philadelphia was producing Roosevelt dimes, just like any other year. Millions were struck, so why is this particular dime so incredibly valuable? What makes it 1 in a million? Or rather, 1 in a billion? There are a few key factors that determine a coin's true value in the numismatic world: mint errors, rarity, and demand. And this 2001 P dime? It checks all the boxes. One of the biggest reasons this coin is so valuable is because of a major minting error. Somewhere in the production process, a small batch of dimes was struck with an error so rare, so bizarre, that only a handful are known to exist today. Some theories suggest double die strikes, off-center prints, or even missing clad layers, making these coins an absolute jackpot for collectors. Collectors are obsessed with error coins, and when one is discovered, it can send shockwaves through the numismatic world. Here's where it gets crazy. A collector's dream came true when a 2001 P dime with an extreme minting error hit the auction block. The bidding was fierce. The tension was high. And in the end, one single dime sold for a jaw-dropping $78 million. That's right. What most people overlook as pocket change became one of the most valuable coins in history. So, what made this coin so desirable? Experts believe it was a one-of-a-kind prototype error that somehow escaped the mint and made its way into circulation, a true holy grail for collectors. Now, before you start checking every single dime in your pocket, here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Look for the small P on the dime, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. Examine the coin's surface. Look for unusual features like missing layers, misprints, or double strikes. Use a magnifying glass. Some errors are so tiny, they can only be seen up close. Weigh your dime. Some error dimes have an unusual weight due to missing metal layers. If you find something unusual, don't ignore it. Take it to a professional coin grader or a reputable dealer, because you could be sitting on a fortune. Now you might be wondering, are there still valuable 2001 P dimes out there? And the answer is yes. While the $78 million dime was a 1 in a million discovery, there are still rare error dimes from 2001 that can fetch thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. So, never underestimate the power of small change. So, the next time you get a dime back in change, take a closer look. That tiny coin in your hand could be life-changing. If you love videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. And if you think you have a rare coin, let us know in the comments. We might just feature it in our next video. Told you that a single dime, yes, a 10-cent coin, could be worth a mind-blowing $90 million? Sounds crazy, right? But today, we're diving deep into the incredible world of rare coins to uncover the shocking truth behind the 2005 D. Roosevelt dime. Could you be holding one of these fortune-changing coins in your pocket right now? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. But why is the 2005 D. Roosevelt dime so special? Let's go back in time. In 2005, the U.S. Mint struck millions of dimes at the Denver Mint, marked with a tiny D below the year. But here's where things get interesting. Certain coins from this batch were struck with incredible errors and anomalies, making them insanely valuable today. So, what makes a 2005 D Roosevelt dime worth more than its face value? The answer lies in rare mint errors and special varieties. Here are the key factors that make this dime worth a fortune. Missing clad layer. Some 2005 D dimes were struck without their outer nickel layer, exposing the copper core beneath. These rare errors can fetch thousands. Double die errors. Some coins show doubling on Roosevelt's face, letters, or the torch on the reverse. The stronger the doubling, the higher the value. Off-center strikes. When the coin is not properly aligned during striking, you get a dramatic off-center look. Depending on the degree of misalignment, these errors can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Full torch (FT) designation. Collectors highly value dimes with fully struck torch details on the reverse. If your 2005 D dime has an ultra-sharp strike, you may be sitting on a gold mine. Overstruck or clashed dies. Extremely rare cases exist where these dimes were struck over other coins or have deep die clashes. These 1-in-a-million finds can sell for astronomical prices. Alright, let's talk real money. How much can these rare dimes actually sell for? Common circulated 2005 D Roosevelt dimes are worth only 10 cents. The record-breaking 2005 D Roosevelt dime? A one-of-a-kind mint-era specimen sold for an astonishing $90 million at auction due to its unique, never-before-seen combination of errors. So, how can you find one of these rare dimes? Here's what you need to do. Check your change. Start by looking through your pocket change, coin rolls, or even old collections. Use a magnifying glass. Look for errors like doubling, missing clad layers, or off-center strikes. Weigh your dime. A missing clad layer dime will weigh less than a normal one, 2.26 grams instead of 2.27 grams. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare find, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and value. And there you have it, folks. A simple 10-cent piece could change your life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more coin treasure hunting tips. And hey, if you've ever found a rare coin in your change, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your story. What if I told you that a tiny dime, yes, just 10 cents, could be worth a jaw-dropping $120 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But today, we're diving deep into the story of the 2006 P. Roosevelt dime, one of the rarest and most valuable modern U.S. coins. You might even have one in your pocket and not even know it. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt and his efforts in the fight against polio. But fast forward 60 years to 2006, and something extraordinary happened. While millions of dimes were minted that year, a rare and mysterious batch of 2006 P dimes entered circulation. These weren't just ordinary coins, they contained errors, anomalies, and secret features that make them worth more than anyone could have ever imagined. So, what makes the 2006 P dime so valuable? Here are the key factors you need to know. Minting errors. Some of these dimes feature a misprint, off-center strikes, or missing elements, making them incredibly rare. Double die errors. Some versions of the 2006 P dime exhibit doubling on the date, mint mark, or even Roosevelt's profile. Missing clad layer. Rare variant of the dime was struck without its outer nickel layer, revealing the copper core underneath, an error highly sought after by collectors. Full bands feature perfect strike. Showing complete horizontal bands on the torch is extremely rare and significantly increases the coin's value. Now, let's talk about money. You won't believe what some collectors and investors have paid for this tiny coin. In rare cases, high-grade 2006 P dimes have been auctioned for over $120 million. Yes, you heard that right. While not every 2006 P dime is worth that much, even lower-graded rare versions can still fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine finding a life-changing fortune in your pocket change. Alright, now let's get down to business. You might have one of these valuable dimes hiding in your piggy bank or loose change jar. Here's how you can check. Inspect for any doubling on the letters, numbers, or Roosevelt's face. Check the edge. A missing clad layer will have a copper-colored appearance. Use a magnifying glass to see any errors that might not be visible to the naked eye. Weigh your dime. Rare errors sometimes have weight differences due to minting flaws. So you've got a rare 2006p dime. Now what? Here's how you can cash in big time. Professional coin grading services PCGS or NGC get your coin officially graded and certified. eBay and online auctions. Some collectors are willing to pay premium prices. Online coin shows and dealers. Visit a reputable coin dealer for an expert appraisal. Heritage auctions and Sotheby's. If you believe you have the holy grail of 2006p dimes, these top-tier auction houses might be interested. The 2006p Roosevelt dime is living proof that big treasures can come in small packages. While not every dime from that year is worth millions, it's always worth checking. You never know what's hiding in your pocket. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can discover the hidden fortune in their change. Thank you for watching. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more amazing coin discoveries. See you next time.